Chapter 3. Suite 1207, Album 1, Origin, 1962.
The curtains lift. A spotlight cuts her open. Celestina stands center stage, satin gleaming, shoulders squared. 14. Too small for a stage this wide. Then she sings.
Bajo la luz de la luna, mi voz se eleva suave y pura, cada nota un suspiro del alma, rising, falling como las del.
The rasp climbs into thunder, bends into light. Notes break and mend in the same breath. Chandeliers tremble. Senators press handkerchiefs to their eyes. Aurora Sound executives lean forward like gamblers on a last card. The crowd rises in waves, palms clapping until the hall itself feels like it might split. In the wings, Ramon stands with his hat in his hands, rosary hidden in his pocket. His lips move, breathe, hija, just breathe. At one point, he leans forward, shouts her name, Celestina, but the roar swallows it whole. His voice is gone before it reaches her. Her eyes flick once to the wings, searching, but the spotlight blinds her back into the song.
Recuerdos bailan en mis manos, son los del pasado, luz del presente. Mi corazón canta lo que no se dice, vino every breath, un milagro ardiente. Mi voz tiembla, se rompe, se alza. Notas quebradas pero llenas de esperanza. I rise and fall y vuelvo a cantar. Forever en el corazón, mi cantar.
Audience report, 1962, 9:17 p.m. Standing ovation recorded, 9:22 p.m. Audience shouting La Voz, repeatedly, 9:25 p.m. Subject escorted off stage before encore could be requested. Sources describe applause as thunderous, fit for a cathedral or a prize fight.
I can't go to the casino now, like after, right? I'm too muddy.
Stagehands swarm with towels, powder, a glass of water. Two men in sharkskin appear like shadows. Miss Villanueva, quick meeting upstairs, just the Chancellor's people. Then home. Celestina looks for Ramon. She spots him at the stage door, waving. His smile cracked, his eyes calling her back. Papa! But a hand clamps gently on her shoulder, steering. The crowd roars again, cameras flashing as if her silence were another encore. Ramon pushes through, but an usher blocks him. Staff only, sir. Just 5 minutes, then she's yours. The man's tone is polite, firm, rehearsed. Celestina is swallowed by sharkskin suits. She looks back once more, eyes wide. Ramon mouths, I'll be here. But the brass doors close, sharp as scissors. 10:01 p.m. Subject escorted from backstage door to Aurelia Grand lobby. 10:04 p.m. Father delayed by crowd at stage exit. 10:08 p.m. Subject observed entering elevator with male escorts. Destination, suite 1207. The 12th floor suite was dressed to impress. Gold drapes heavy enough to choke the moonlight, lamps buzzing faintly like gnats, a cut glass ashtray already cloudy with cigar ends. Gardenia perfume, oversprayed, clashed with leather chairs and burnt matches. On the low table, 2 coops of champagne sweated into rings that scarred the wood. One lamp flickered once. Then it burned steady, shadows dragging long across the carpet. Celestina, perched at the sofa's edge, satin skirt tucked neat, chin lifted like she was still before the microphone. Her gaze snagged repeatedly on the clock across the room. 10:37. Its tick stuttered, skipping beats as though unsure whether time should continue. She felt her pulse answer. Skip, thud, silence. The men orbited her in their own rhythms. The tall one, pinstripes, gold watch, spoke most. He tapped the watch face not to check it, but to prove it mattered. These are the hours that count. Daytimes for amateurs, nights for professionals. The short one, slick hair gleaming, poured champagne, wiped the rim with his thumb, leaned too close. His smile had far too many teeth. The youngest, hardly older than a boy, kept to the edges. Shoes clicking unevenly, one pale lace, one dark. He laughed late at jokes, half a beat behind. Then he scribbled into a small notebook before hiding it away. He wasn't recording faces or words. Only sounds, tick, buzz, break. She saw the list once before he snapped the book shut. He was building a case she hadn't agreed to stand trial in. Celestina nodded on cue, smiled when required, fixed her eyes just past them like watching a spotlight instead of their faces. The curtains shifted once though the window was sealed.
10:32 p.m. Champagne on table went flat. 10:45 p.m. Lobby clerk stepped outside for a smoke. Did not return. 11:02 p.m. Do not disturb sign appeared on suite 1207.
The talk circled contracts, tours, promises. Havana, Vegas, Paris. Flattery turning sour. How old are you again? The short one asked. Pretending to forget. Doesn't matter, said the tall one. Old enough for the stage, old enough for the contract. Her grip tightened on the glass stem. Cold water slid down her wrist. The shoelace boy stopped writing. His tapping shoes synced faintly with the lamp's buzz, a counterfeit heartbeat. Where was her father? The thought swelled louder with every skip tick of the clock.
11:10 p.m. Suite phone left off hook. 11:23 p.m. Hallway camera blinked twice, then froze.
The tall one leaned close, counterfeit kindness dripping from every word. This isn't about tonight, Nina. This is about forever. You do what we say, you'll never touch the ground again. The short one chuckled. Forever looks good on you. His hand brushed hers. The shoelace boy only stared, unblinking, memorizing. The curtains strained again, seams whispering, and the lamp sputtered twice. Her chest heaved against its rhythm, lungs misfiring like the broken clock. The glass slipped, shattered.
11:46 p.m. Last sound from suite 1207. Glass breaking, muffled voices.
For too many hands closed in. The air pressed hot, curtains trembling, lamps shrieking in metallic tones. Her breath caught, and what left her throat was not a song, not a scream, but a rasp. Thin, ragged. Refused to die. Then the suite erupted. Curtains lit white, walls pulsed, glass burst like lungs collapsing. The tall one fell to his knees, eyes wide in mute plea. The short one crawled, palms burning. The shoelace boy shrieked, high, inhuman, until silence cut him off. None of them walked away. But in the newspapers, a small incident.
Morning found her not at the Aurelia Grand, but on the curb outside the Meridian House. Sitting, knees tucked, dress wrinkled, hair clinging damp to her cheeks. Shoes gone, one stocking torn, hands palms up, fingers curled like they'd been gripping something all night, and only just let go. The city paused. Paper boys stopped mid-shout. A milk truck idled at the corner. Even the pigeons stilled on the wires. For a moment, Nueva Estrella just watched. Above her, charred curtains fluttered from suite 1207. The men emerged first, coughing alive. One even paused to fix a cufflink before stepping into their waiting car. She didn't watch them leave. Her gaze stayed far off, fixed on something invisible. When the ambulance doors swung open, she flinched as if the hinges had teeth. Just before they closed, she whispered a word no one caught. Only the sound remained, a thin rasp, trembling like the last string of a violin stretched too tight. Once, they called her the girl who swallowed a violin. Now, she was the girl who burned one. And the city recorded it, proof that if Celestina Villanueva ever sang again, it would not be the same song.